Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a lightweight emergency stove that would be perfect for a go bag, a car camping kit, something like that. This is the Firemaple Foldable Propane Trident Butane Stove. Let's check it out. All right, folks, welcome back. Now, I did want to let you guys know that Firemaple is having a St. Patrick's Day sale. It's on now. So if you're interested in some of the stuff that I've shown in the channel, by all means, hit my link down below there and check it out. The link will, of course, take you to this, but you can go anywhere on the website once you get there and check out all the other stuff. I also have a discount code, which is Iridium242, that will save you some money on the deal. So today we're taking a look at this Trident Foldable Portable Butane stove. It does fold up very neatly. It is a pretty powerful stove, yet not all that heavy, and it uses butane. Some of the reasons I've been talking more about butane is because butane is more affordable right now. You guys remember the days of, $2 for a thing of 1 pound propane, or, it's now like $9 for two, or $10 for two, depending on where you live in the country. The isobutane stuff has gone crazy, the shorter little canisters. That's super expensive. So this is an option for you that's a little more affordable. Now, these in Walmart are $2 and change. Sometimes if you're lucky enough to find a Asian grocery store, you can find them in packs of 12 very inexpensively. Not as inexpensive in the day when they were like 99 cents each, but you can still find them pretty cheap. So that's one of the reasons I've been showing these, because with new preppers, if you're just getting into the game and you want a stove for your go gear, your bug out bag or whatever, buying an isobutane stove and stocking up on it's going to be pretty expensive. This is a little bit cheaper. The cans are a little bit bigger. The stove's a little bit bigger, but it is a lot cheaper. So I do have it unfolded here, and I wanted to show you what it looks like folded up. It is kind of funny looking, but it does fold up correctly, like that. And there you go. And you can stick this straight up if you want to. This is just your baffle here that will protect your gas while you're cooking. So to unfold it, of course, is just going to be pull and snap. They snap right into place. There's a little lock in there. You see, it just snaps right over that little lock there. And you attach your butane, and there you go. You're ready to go. So this has a very safe, portable design. So you have a really lightweight stove with some power in it as well. It delivers up to 2,200 watts of power. So you got rapid cooking and heating. We are going to do a boil test on it. For those of you new to stove tests, I do a 2-cup boil test because it's kind of like the best way to judge about how fast the stove works and how efficient the stove is. I am going to be using the Firemaple Frost Cook Set. That's also going to be on sale, so you want to check that out. It's really lightweight aluminum. This is made up of aluminum alloy, stainless steel, copper, a polyamide, which is on the connector there, and that looks like plastic. It's actually a polymer, very thick polymer, and this is very, very simple to connect. So basically what you're going to do, again, always with butane, you're going to look for your notch on the can, and you're going to line it up with your notch on the stove right there. Line it up, twist and turn. I'm going to try to do this on camera, even though I'm in a kind of weird position here. There we go. Whoops, didn't get it all the way in. And there you are. It's locked into place. You do want to make sure that this moves, okay? This black piece, when you put it on there, you want it to move with it and lock it into place. It was a little confusing at first for me because I hadn't used the stove before. I've used it since, but I haven't used it before, and it was kind of like, what the heck's that going on there? Doesn't look like it wants to fit on there. So it is sturdy. It's not going to flop all over the place. You do have your gas control there. We're going to see how well this simmers first. I want to light it and see how well it simmers. Let's show you. Okay, so there's your low. You can take that down really, really, really low. So you will get some simmering off it, and of course, you can turn it all the way up. So what we're going to do is get my 2 cups of water going here, and I don't have a lid for that pot, but we are going to try it out and see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water. All right, so let's light it up. There we go. I didn't even have to turn it on. It was still simmering from the previous video. That's how low it simmers. That's pretty impressive. Got 2 cups of water. And we are going to put this on here and get that cardboard box out of the way and turn it up. Let's start up the timer. There we go. And let's see how long this will take. All right, so we are at a full rolling boil in there. Let's tip you up to show you. There you go. I'm going to stop the timer. 2 minutes, 9 seconds for 2 cups of water. That's pretty darn quick. Very impressive. I'm going to Turn the flame down now, of course. So there you go. Really, really simple to use, easy to use, and works quite well. Let's stick that back there. And I might add, you know, some of you that might be worried about this being hot, this is ice cold here underneath this metal. The metal here is warm, but this is still cold as if it was right off my shelf in the garage here. So it definitely is a whole lot safer. Something I wanted to show you again, because I didn't realize that whole time that we were talking that the stove was simmering, is just how low this thing can simmer. I'm going to turn it back on again. Okay. And I had it so low, now you can kind of see it. I had it so low that I didn't even notice. That's still burning. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see the blue on camera. So this can simmer very, very low. That's even lower, yeah. This can simmer very, very low, and you can actually cook on it, like if you're making eggs or something and you don't want it to be high heat and burn the heck out of the center of the pan. So definitely a cool little item. A little bit more about this stove when we pack it up here. The bottom here is still cold. Make sure that's all the way off, okay? So I'm going to pop off the can here real quick and show you. Can comes right off. And there you go. And the bottom of it is cool. I mean, after, of course, a longer cooking adventure, you're going to be a little bit warmer than that. But bottom is still cool. Underneath here is still cool. Like I said, the top is warm. It protects the can there fairly well. Now, Firemaple also makes another thing that goes around the can. I've seen them in their ads. I haven't seen them on the website yet. So it's another kind of like leather type protector sleeve or something. I don't know what it was. It looked like it was metal almost. Wasn't sure. But that does an adequate job for what we need it to do. Now, the weight on this, a little bit heavier than more smaller stoves, but it's 7.9 ounces or 225 grams. The power is going to be 2.2 kilowatts, uses about 170 grams per hour of gas. So that's about 9,205 BTUs per hour. You can boil 1 liter of water, that was pretty close. This is 2 cups, a little bit under a liter. And they say in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I had it done super fast. I mean, it was like 2 minutes or something. And that was cold water from my fridge, all right? That's nothing, 209. So nothing special about that water. It wasn't like I brought hot water out here to test it. I am at a higher elevation here, about 2,500 feet up where we are. I don't know if that really affects it much. They say it does. I've never really had. Some stoves take forever, some don't. This one just seems to be really efficient and work very, very well. I like the fact that you control the high and low, so you get a simmer on it, but you also can get it low enough where you can cook on it. Some stoves, they're really great for boiling water if you're carrying nothing but Mountain House entrees. That's great. You can boil your cup of water, pour it in, and you're done. But if you decide to cook some food over it, especially those little BRS stoves, those things are nothing but blowtorches. You know, you'll just burn the heck out of anything you cook, unless you're going to sit there and hold it over the fire. So it's a little more work that way. But definitely a nice little stove. Now, these run $39.95. And again, I have my discount code, Iridium242, down there if you're interested in checking it out. And don't forget that their St. Patrick's Day sale is on now. It's going to run all the way through the weekend. So check it out. See if you can find something you like. One of the reasons I've kind of stuck with Firemaple is because all of their stuff has performed flawlessly for me. Their stuff seems to hold up well, and I'm very pleased with it. So all in all, a great deal and a very reliable stove. And again, it does fold up nicely. It does come with a little stuff sack over here. This little guy here. So you can toss it all in there when you're done. Toss it in your gear and you're ready to go. The instructions are pretty basic. Nothing really fancy on there. Shows you the different parts of it. And then it's in like 5 or 6 different languages here on how to use it. But the English part is fairly simple. They do say use outdoors only. If you do decide to use this indoors, don't use it in a small closed environment. You don't want carbon monoxide to get you. I wouldn't hesitate to use this in my kitchen because I got a door right there that goes to my backyard. I have carbon monoxide detectors everywhere. So, you know, I wouldn't freak out about it if I had to in an emergency. But as a general rule, these are best used outdoors. So just remember that. Try to be safe. I don't want to be responsible for anybody doing something silly and hurting themselves. I thank you guys for watching. Like I said, the link for this will be down below as well as the sale site itself. So the first link's going to be the sale site. Second link's going to be the stove. And my code will be below that, the Iridium242 discount code. So you can save some money while you're shopping too. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out all our other links. We have our Amazon affiliate store. Do check out that link. If you want to bookmark it and use it every time you shop on Amazon, you'll go to my store, but you just use the search bar up top, search for whatever you want, and you'll help out the channel, bring you more awesome content. I do appreciate those folks who've done it. I know you guys have because I've seen the sales increase. Below that is our freeze-dry wholesalers link with some of the best freeze-dried food you can get. All individual ingredients, everything from filet mignon to cheesecake to biscuits to eggs, everything. Freeze-dried individual ingredients that you can put together. I have my order back here. As a matter of fact, right on top of my order are some of those freeze-dried buttermilk biscuits. These need to be steamed. You know, of course, you're not going to dunk them in water because they'll just be soggy mess. But awesome, awesome food. Below that is our My Patriot Supply link. Got tons of deals on there. And remember, folks, when you go to My Patriot Supply, it's going to have my 2 deals on the front. Okay? But there's a logo above my picture there, that little My Patriot Supply logo. If you click that logo and go into the site, you'll see all the rest of the stuff that they have for you there. Very good company. The food is decent on it. I've had really good luck with their food, and they got a ton of awesome gear in there too. And below that is our My Patriot Supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. Awesome food there. My deals will be on the front page, okay? I have the 3-month kit, and I have the 2-week kit on the front, I believe, this month. You're going to save a ton of money on it. But if you're not interested in that, and you want to see what else I have on the site, above my picture on that site is my little logo. It's My Patriot Supply logo. Click on that. You'll go into the main site. You'll see everything that's there. Below that, of course, our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. Folks, if you haven't checked out Thrive Life yet, you really, really need to. They make some awesome, awesome food. And those are the 3 companies that I trust with my food preparations. I think you guys can too. I thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.